African Americans in particular in my company has been trying to get any morsel of money drummed up to do anything for any amount of, whether it's go-karting, Formula Fords, Formula BMW, whomever, whatever, okay? And we haven't received it. So now is the opportunity for us to really step up and say, listen, we just need a percentage of what you're spending, not on top of what you're spending. And if they say we don't have the money, well, now we have a real serious issue.
Well, like I said, not every conversation is easy, but this is one that definitely needs to be addressed, and we have to just move forward from here.
Well, I agree, but people also need to know your story. I mean, the problem that I have, because in 1998, Keith Allo, who, dear friend, he's now with the Golf Channel, so if he gets calls or letters or whatever, for hiring me 10 years ago, then send them to him. But Keith Allo is the guy who was at CART at the time, and I found out, through my ways that they were going to be hiring a new host for Inside CART. So I literally, like you said, I called him every single day at the same time, left a voicemail. And the reason he finally called me back was because he said,
he's sick of you.
Yeah, he didn't want to hear another voicemail from me. So we spoke for 20 minutes on the phone, and he offered me the Inside CART job, okay?
That's amazing.
And the rest for me was history, and the rest is what I thought would be history, but I've been history for the last 10 years, But that's the type of person that we need out there. When we were working on 1999, as you know, we pursued you heavily to try and make this happen, and unfortunately the show went away. In 2000, we brought it back, and we brought on another co-host, and we weren't able to make it work out. But Keith was that forward thinking, Why is it now that, whether it's me or whether it's not even you, why is it that we don't have a person of color on covering motorsports?
Well, it doesn't make sense. And going back to the mindset, though, you literally saw me working in Fontana at a track.
Yes.
Your mindset was not, oh gosh, you probably can't do that. But what did you think?
My whole thing was, wow, this is brilliant, and I've always had, my company Starting Grid, which was to help facilitate equal opportunities for minorities in motorsports, which was ethnic Americans, women, and disabled individuals. Well, hell, you just knocked two of them out right away. So I was like, okay.
That's why you like me.
This could be cool, but no, in all seriousness, I saw you working, and I saw you interviewing the same people I was interviewing. So I was like, okay, who are you? And you were probably saying, okay, who are you? And so all we did was introduce one another, and like we said, we've had a kinship and a relationship ever since, which has been dynamic. All we need is another Keith Allo.
We do, and like I said, all the athletes that we've worked with, the drivers, the teams, they don't care. They're color, disability, standing, sitting. That it means nothing to them. They like you because you're educated. You know what you're talking about. You love motorsports, as I do.
I mean, I'm personally frustrated in the sense of, and disappointed to a certain degree, because I spoke to all the folks at Versus. I mean, so here we are. I know for a fact the ink wasn't dry on the contract when I made the contact, and I spoke to Mark Fine, I spoke to Marty Ehrlich, I even talked to Charlie Morgan with the IMS Productions, and I said, listen, I'll get in where I fit in, and nothing materialized, and it's really unfortunate to see that nothing even materialized for you. And I'll even go one step further back. When I moved from Orlando to Indianapolis, I met with all the folks at IMS Productions, and the gentleman who passed away, can't think of his name, sad, but Buddy McAtee. Spoke with him, and I wanted to just do radio. IMS Production, just do radio. I was like, look, I'll just get in with radio, that's cool. The excuse or the response to me was, oh, you've done TV, you wouldn't want to do radio. No? No, I'll do radio. Well, we don't pay a lot for radio, so you're not going to want to do it. No, no. I'll do radio. I want to get in where I fit in. Let me start somewhere. I'm willing to do whatever. And so that ended up being the issue that of me not even getting on IMS radio. So again, we're getting ready to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
It has to be different to me in 2009. It just has to be.
Well, 2009 won't, but I mean, my goal is for 2011 for the centennial of the Indianapolis 500 itself. Then yes, I do want some change.
It's got to start. It's got to start though. Start.
I want
right?
You.
Like start.
Absolutely. I want you, like Starting Grid. I want you. I want you. I'd love myself, I'd love for anybody who is out there right now, who sees us within the universe or the cloud, as we so say, you know, to sit there and know that there's an opportunity. See, that's the issue. When I was doing Inside Cart, we did Chris's Kids Corner. There's nothing related to kids right now. Now think about this. Michael Andretti, God bless him, in 1998, we went to the inner city of Philadelphia, and we did Chris's Kids Corner and Cart Inner City Day for Michael Andretti. And those kids were 8, 9, 10, 12 years old. That's 10 years from now. So think of what kind of fan base we could have, should have, had we continued that path of truly trying to educate some young people. So now, here we are, 2009. What does it mean? What are we doing here? We have the same people doing the same things, expecting different results. And you and I both...
That's called insanity, isn't it?
Basically.
Yeah. In response to the issue of diversity in motorsports, we contacted the Speed Channel, IMS Productions, and Versus. The Speed Channel said they always hire the person best qualified for the job, but added that bringing in people from more diverse backgrounds is an issue that needs to be addressed. IMS Productions said that due to the economy, they've been under a hiring freeze. No one at Versus was available for comment.